Hello everybody and welcome back to my channel. Today I played Elden Ring, but I can only use the Claymore and any weapon skill. Really quick before the video starts, my capture software isn't that good, so if they're missing footage, don't think much of it. Anyways, thank you so much for watching and enjoy the video. So to start off, we pick the warrior starting class because they start off with the most strength and endurance. Name our character Clay, pick the golden seed keepsake, and start the game. Pick up the tarnished wizened finger and open the door. And since we won't be using any other weapons this run, we unequip our weapon and shield. We run to the cliff and jump off since I can't fight the grafted scion. We run past the tutorial section and go to the elevator. After that, I ran to the first step side of Grace and then to the Church of Eleth. From there, we go to Gatefront Ruins and meet Melina. She gives us Torrent, and then right after, we run to get the Claymore. The Claymore is found at Castle Redmane, but the only problem with that is that it's all the way at the bottom of the map towards the Weeping Peninsula. On our way to the castle, we grab a shield that increases stamina recovery speed so that we don't have to grab the green turtle talisman. We run to the castle and take the Claymore. We kill a flame giant, do a damage test to the first tree sentinel you find, and after seeing how much damage we do, we decide to go get some runes. We kick someone off a cliff, head to a teleporter to Caelid, farm a few runes, head to Radahn's castle entrance, gather both medallions, head up the Dectus lift, get the stone bell bearings 1 and 2, upgrade our weapon, and then take another damage test. We end up going from 22 damage to 556 damage. A very nice increase. After that, we run up a cliff, hit a giant, and start a fight with another tree sentinel. I got careless and died once, but after that, I got him to a second phase, and eventually he goes down without much trouble. Sadly, I lost all of the footage from Waindell just because, like I said, my capture software isn't that good. I will say I beat both bosses without much trouble, so yeah. We got to Forbidden Lands, and after about 30 minutes of running through it, we get to Fire Giant. Personally, I think Fire Giant is one of the easier bosses in Elden Ring just because I do pretty decent damage, and on my first playthrough, he took me a lot of tries, and then I just mastered his moveset. Once we got to second phase, he wasn't that much trouble just because we hit his hands a whole bunch, and eventually, Fire Giant goes down. I'll let this fight play out for itself. I promise this is the last footage we lost, but sadly we did lose the footage from when I got to Farum Azula to the end of the Godskin Duel boss fight. We run down the stairs and grab the Dragon Crest Shield Talisman +2. We kill Bernal for his armor set, just because we only need him for the Godskin Duel fight, get to the rooftops before Malekith, get killed by a whole bunch of birds, and then eventually we make it to the Malekith fight. Malekith is one of the hardest bosses in Elden Ring, but honestly, I don't think he's that hard. His first phase, though, is probably the hardest boss I've ever fought in Elden Ring, that is. He is super agile and fast, but in his second phase, he kind of just slows down a bit. We get an early stagger on him, do a face stab, and then he's pretty low HP. We have one of the most stressful 1 HP battles I've ever had. This went on for like 2 minutes. But after a while, Malekith goes down. And really quick, can I just say that this cutscene is one of the most beautiful cutscenes in Elden Ring? It's just amazing. But anyways, after that, we make it to the final area of the game. Leyndell, the capital of Ash. After arriving, we grab a rune arc, head up an elevator, and I am honestly just gonna let this fight play out for itself. I will say, he got absolutely embarrassed.
It's a sad state of affairs. I commend your strength, but alas, she'll take the throne. Queen Marika has high hopes for us, that we continue to struggle.
I actually felt bad for Gideon for once, but anyways, the next boss is one of my favorite bosses in Souls history, Godfrey, the first Elden Lord. His first phase is pretty simple, just strafe, jump attack, and then heavy, but his second phase is super aggressive. He starts out with an early grab, and it's just so annoying. Instead of the first phase, instead of doing one stomp attack, he does 2 stomp attacks, and I kind of forgot that and almost died. But thankfully, after a while of super lucky dodges, I end up killing him. So now it's time for the final boss of Elden Ring, the Elden Beast. Now, I'm not going to show the footage from the first phase just because Radagon got absolutely embarrassed and he only hit me a few times. But anyways, the Elden Beast is pretty tough, but after a stagger, lots of running away, and a lot of charged heavies, he finally goes down. And that's it. Elden Ring, but I'm only allowed to use a Claymore and weapon skills. Let me know what other kinds of videos you guys want me to post, and thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you guys next time. Later.